Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for y'all today. Live a little earlier today. I'm back. I've been out of town. Wanted to get a show in. Got a lot of stuff going on tonight, so wanted to get this in tonight. We are back. It is good to be back. It's good to be back, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media. Glad to have everybody here. It's super good to have everybody here. You guys roll in. We'll get started in just a minute. Assad, DJ Green, Rambler. All right. Let me touch on some of these. Ricardo Brown. Rambler likes Ricardo Brown. What's good, pimpin'? Yo, pimpin'. Just pimpin'. I went to the NBA draft last night to support my Brooklyn Nets, and they did me dirty again. The Brooklyn Nets did me dirty again. Assad in the house. What up, my man? Ricardo Brown got that Wilder windmill. Guys, like, I'm out of touch, man. This week I've been out of touch with the news. You guys tell me. I didn't hear nothing about it, but you guys tell me. Is the Scrappy Ramirez fight off? Because it's an easy money fight and the odds weren't terrible on it. I had it in my parlay. Let me look it up. And he looks older. No one. Frank Sanchez looks older than my grandfather. No one looks older than Frank Sanchez. Butler wins unanimous decision. So tough fight. If you want to take Butler by decision, take it. I just think the fight doesn't go the distance. And Billy under 6.5. Just take him on the money line. I mean, just take him by stoppage. Oh, my dog. Come here, dog. Come here. Oh. Come say hello. Come say hello. I missed you. I missed my dog. Butler wins UD. Billy under 6.5. I would just take Billy. I would just take Billy by stoppage. What up? What up, Rando? What up, Rando? Muscle says, let's get paid and finish off the month. It is. We got 1 month left. It's good to have everyone back. It is good to have everyone back. Macias might KO Butler again. I think it's likely. Like I like Macias in that fight. We're gonna get into it. I like Macias as a money play. Thoughts on shaking Peter versus Bradley? I like Bradley Ray. I like Bradley. I'm gonna have time to do 2 more fights this week. I'm gonna ask y'all guys what y'all want me to do. Because he doesn't want to get KO'd by the same person twice. I'm sure he doesn't want to get KO'd by the same person twice, but I think he didn't want to get KO'd by him once either. You know, I like Macias in that fight. I like Macias in the fight. I like the fight to end in a knockout. We'll get into all of it in a second. Let me. Yeah, this Holly Holm fight. I want to get it. Oh, I went to ask. Have you gotten time to look into Holly Holm? This is a trap to me. I'm going to get into this. I would not bet any money on Holly Holm. I will tell you that. Now, am I going to bet on this unbeaten Mexican woman? We'll get into it in a second. From what I understand, yes. I'm just trying to find out. We'll get into all of this in a second. Makhmudov KO first 30 seconds at the house. I like Makhmudov fight not to go the distance. Both fighters are heavy hitters. Give me 1 second. And I got to pay the bills real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me pay the bills real quick. First, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing Blog. Join the Patreon. Like and subscribe if you have not already. Like, share, and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you have not already. Join the Patreon if you have not already. Link is in the description. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you the lock of the week. It gets you access to the Discord. In the Discord, we do all the live betting. We do the updated props. You get all the best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. So make sure to join the Patreon. The link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. It's pinned in the chat. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. After you guys do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar, a Carnival Bar. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. The Carnival Bar, carnivalbar.com. All right. Let me get to some of it. Let me get into some of these now. Arslanbek is losing. The Jamaican is so fast. Do you like Layla versus Elam to go the distance? I'm going to get into all of it, guys. I want to look at that real quick. Give me 1 second to look at this. Yeah, that's probably something I would take to go over. That was probably something I would take to go over or go to the distance. I do. Pitter. I like Bradley Ray. I like Bradley Ray. Who do you guys? Let me do a poll on this. This is going to be my poll question. All right. The poll question is live, guys. Please vote in the poll. Please vote in the poll. Let me know what you guys think. I want to see your thoughts on this as well. Only thing is Macias fights lazy sometimes. It's a hard guy to bet on, right? Because in the Callum Simpson fight, he lost every second of every round, and he wasn't even competitive in the fight. And then in Bazinian, he arguably beats him. And he's not years apart. There was his next fight. They were a few months apart, right? Holly Holm is a trap, man. I don't know if I want to bet on that. In what way is the Holly Holm fight a trap? Is it a trap that the Mexican is, in a sense, they are building up Holly? Let's take a look at that. Let's get into this. Hang on. So Holly Holm is, what is he? 42? How old is Holly Holm? 42? Holm is in her 40s. He's 43. Holly Holm is 43. Why would she be a minus 800? This is why over a 10-0 Mexican fighter. If you want me to bet on this fight, I can't take Holly Holm. I gotta take Vega plus 475. Undefeated Mexican fighter fights like a Mexican fighter fights as you would expect in a fight against Holly Holm, who's 43 years old. Why would I don't get I don't get the spread in this. I'm not touching this fight. This is a pass for me, or take Vega plus 475. That's all I got. I'm not betting on this fight. I'm not. I can't justify taking a 43-year-old Holly Holm at minus 800. I can't do it. That's crazy. And she's inactive. She doesn't fight. She's 43, and she's fighting an unbeaten fighter. Why is Vega, not exactly setting the world on fire, but not a terrible fighter either, a plus 475? That is wild. So what am I doing here? I'm not betting Holm at minus 800. It's too risky. So my only bet here is Vega. I can't even bet the fight to go the distance because I'm not betting for a 43-year-old to go the distance. I can't. I'm laying off this. I'm totally off this fight. All right, can you guys get me up here? I repeat, the Holly Holm is a trap. I agree. I'm with Kingdom. I'm not betting on it. You guys want to bet on it? Bet on it. I'm not touching it. Stay away from Holmes and Jake Paul. Well said. Well said. Jake Paul to go the distance on a small parlay. You guys know how I feel about betting on Jake Paul fights. His fights are fixed. I know firsthand. I know for a fact they're fixed. I'm not betting on them. Guys, vote in the poll. I'm going to end the poll soon because I want to ask a question. I want to ask what video you guys want me to do next. Jake Paul over on Moneyline isn't a bad bet. If it is rigged for him to win, then that's free money. What if the guy, okay, 79, that's fair. What if Chavez doesn't want to fix the fight? What if they try to fix the fight and Chavez says, nah, no thanks, I'm just going to knock Jake Paul out instead? What are they going to do? Say we bribed him and he didn't live up to his end of the bribe? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be so confident that Chavez is a rich kid. Chavez's dad is a legend. Chavez is a disgrace, so he'll probably take the money. But would you be shocked if he didn't? If he did, he's going to knock Jake Paul out. He's a professional fighter. Jake Paul, here's the one thing I'll say to Muscles. I will never, ever, ever tell Muscles not to touch that bet. I might not bet it, but I'll never tell Muscles, who's 10 for 11 on these knockdown props. I'll never tell him to not take one. Muscles, you run the knockdown props, but that's you. I'm never gonna tell you to stop doing that. A lot of underdogs getting wins Friday. It's potential. We're gonna get into all that. It's very possible. I called the Vegas Larfield fight being close. BoxRec fight has it a draw, including myself. Do you know what time the Christian and Billy fight starts tomorrow? It's on the ESPN app, right? I'll look it up for you right now. Give me one second. I'm just looking this up. It starts at 6 Eastern, 5 Central. So it starts at 6 p.m. Eastern time. 6 p.m. Eastern. I think the Madov might have some brain damage. He does the thing with his neck all the time, tilt his head. I haven't known. I'll take a look, but I know what you're talking. I know the tick you're talking about. I didn't notice that he did it. Holly has no hands, and the Mexican only has one fight on YouTube. They're hiding her foot. Don't bet the fight. That's what I'm saying. Don't bet it. Don't bet that fight. Unless you want to take Vega. I'm not betting that fight. 43. She's 43. Holly Holmes' money line went from minus 1,000 to minus 900. There's people putting money on her opponent. I think if I were to bet on that fight, I would take the plus 475. That's just me. I'm not telling anyone to do that. Plus, you look like Liam Williams' eye tick thing. I have also. I keep an eye out on that. That's good to know. Avius Griffin versus Julian Rodriguez. Here's a barn burner. Avius Griffin is, I think, well into his 30s now. He's 17-0. Griffin will win the fight. I would take Avius Griffin. That's a good fight. I mean, I don't. It's a competitive fight, is what I'm trying to say. Could be rigged to make her some money. Very well, could be. Are you betting against home? I'm staying out of the fight. I'm not touching that fight. I took it, bro. As an MMA bettor, I have to fade Holly Holm. It could be fixed. It's not. I definitely like Ray's fight to go the distance. I absolutely like Bradley Ray to go the distance, 100%. Why do you like Bradley Ray to get the job done, bro? He seems a little unproven. To me, he's just he's a much higher level boxer. You're right, Bradley Ray. This is a step up. Bradley Ray's got the one loss couple of years ago. Tyler Denny. Close fight, competitive fight, and he's won every fight since then. He's got a win over he doesn't really have any wins of note, right? He doesn't have it. Pitters is 35. He's lost to Dan Aziz and Craig Richards. He's got knocked out by Richards. He does have a win over Reese Cartwright. That's a quality win. I'm leaning toward. I'm going to get to this fight. I'm going to do this fight next. I think I'm going to get to this fight soon. Who do you guys like in a fight? You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked the poll, because I'm not convinced. I'm definitely leaning towards Bradley Ray. That's definitely my inkling here. I was on vacation this week, so to speak. You guys like Pitters. Okay. Guys, keep voting in that poll. You guys like Pitters. If Chavez is actually trying to win, it's going over. Chavez lost to Anderson Silva. He did. You can't forget that Chavez lost. God damn it, Chavez. Anderson won the fight. Yeah, no, Anderson Silva clearly won. Clearly. Gary, Johnny texted us in our group text. Check it out ASAP. He sent some info regarding a bettor in Poland that gave him some info for tomorrow and Saturday. Let me see. I played KO personally. I know one of the sharpest bettors in Poland. He's very confident in. All right, you guys want to take him, Billy? I'm taking a Billy by stoppage. You guys want to bet on him in the first half? Do it for sure. I think Pitters is whack too. I just think Ray's another level. But you're right. Ray doesn't really have. Does Ray have any quality wins? Does Bradley Ray have any? I don't think so. Right? Like everything is against low level opponents. What do you think Farmer will still win when Schofield is more athletic? Schofield is more athletic. Schofield is the more talented guy. I like the over better than I like any other bet. I like the over in that fight a lot. I would just take the over. Take it to go the distance for sure. I like those bets, but I would take Tevin Farmer by decision too. Tevin Farmer is more skilled. He's more seasoned. He knows how to use his jab. He knows how to survive. He knows how to judge distance, close distance, make you fight his fight. He's going to frustrate Floyd. Floyd gets a little emotional in the ring. Not it's like you can get him to get aggressive. When he gets aggressive, every time Farmer's going to make him pay. I just think at the end of the day, in a very, very close, very, very competitive fight, Farmer's going to land cleaner. He's going to land more times cleaner, and he's going to get a very close decision. I don't say it with a ton of confidence. I'm not saying it's a lock, but I think Farmer by decision is a good bet. My book is now offering Griffin Curiel and Scrappy Ramirez fight with props. Well, that's. I'm going to get into all of it in a second. He's big and tall, not skilled. Hard to explain why he's just not a box. He's not boxing material. Why? Who are you saying is the better? I think Farm. No, I think no. I disagree. I think Schofield. Schofield's a tremendous athlete. He's strong. He's quick. His feet are great. I'm not saying Farmer's a bad athlete. He's not, but he's aged a little bit. He's slowed down a little bit. I would say right now, Floyd Schofield's the better athlete. I would agree with whoever that. Who was that? 79. Mid said that. I would agree with Mid. Got Ray edging it. I like Ray in that fight. Over on the Ray fight seems like the way to go if you can't pick a winner. Agreed. This is a Gary 3D boxing type bet right there. What's good, King? What's good? Make sure everyone votes in the poll. Thoughts on Darren Till? Thoughts on Darren Till as a boxer? I know who he is, obviously. He's had a couple of fights as a boxer. I would say to be determined. I'm not trying to cop out. He fights as a cruiserweight. He's not a heavyweight. He's a cruiserweight as a boxer. I would say to be determined on that. Let me get back to you on that. Jake gonna whoop Chavez. I'm staying off of it. Over on Ray fight is 165. Ooh, get in on that if you can. Do you think Jake Paul Chavez goes the distance? No, I don't. But I don't bet on that. Schofield is more athletic in terms of energy and being young. I think Farmer is. I agree. Farmer is the more skilled fighter. He's the craftier fighter. Schofield is definitely more athletic than Tevin. Pretty much all he has. Well, he's also physically strong. He's also a bigger hitter. I don't see how he's more athletic. Tevin wins fights with his slickness, and Schofield just plays. Yeah, stylistically, he plays I go, you go, switching stances sometimes. Yeah, in a way, Schofield doesn't utilize his athleticism. He doesn't utilize how good his legs are, how quick his hands are, and his reflexes are. but he is the better athlete. He doesn't necessarily use it. He doesn't use all of his athleticism, but go watch the tape on him. His feet are quick. His feet are slick. He's good. He's got good twitch. No, I got you. Said slickness and movement. I got you. Schofield is a freak athlete, crazy twitch and muscles, crazy legs and feet. He is. I agree. I wouldn't bet. I would bet on Farmer just on Hart. Yeah. The thing is, I agree with you. Here's my problem though. It's a golden boy card. And I'm gonna throw some money on Farmer by decision because I think it's a good bet. Here's my concern though. It's a golden boy card. Golden boy fighters always get the decision on golden boy cards if they're close. That's one. And B, historically, the judges just don't love Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer has had a career of losing highly, highly competitive decisions. So those are the two things that I have going against me. That being said, I'm still going to put some money on Tev. Yes, Jeb, you're right, but he doesn't use that athletic ability enough. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't use it enough. I agree. I love Farmer too. All due respect to Farmer for sure. Yeah, and he's a true Philly guy. He'll fight anybody. I love Tevin Farmer. New star is born. Floyd wins by unanimous decision and will have a lot of output, but may get wobbled. Is Harlem Eubank a fraud? Harlem Eubank is not good. He's not good. How do you feel about? I would edge Avius Griffin in this fight. I edge it. I don't think much of Julian Rodriguez. Yeah, can it make it awkward for Ray? Yeah, can pin it. But that's really all it can do. I think Ray is, and I know Ray doesn't have the resume. Ray doesn't have any. Bradley Ray doesn't really have any wins of note that I can think of. He's only got one close loss. Take the over. The fight's going to go over. Take it to go the distance. If you got a props on it, do that. I think that's safer. Chavez might not last 10 rounds at this point. Concerning. Soto Ramirez, Dorticos, are you betting? I'm probably not going to bet on that, but I just don't. I think Ramirez is going to win. There's two bets I like on that. I like Ramirez on the money line, and I like the fight not to go the distance. I would bet either one of those. But Ramirez on the money line is like minus 1,000, and I think there are better bets on that. So if I'm going to bet on that, I'm probably going to bet the fight not to go the distance. I think you're misinterpreting what better athlete means in a boxing context. I think so too. I'm not seeing any knockdown props on Farmer and Floyd. Hopefully by tomorrow. Should we stay away from the Wilder fight? No. I think you should bet the Wilder fight. I think you should bet Wilder by stoppage. Terrell Two Real Herndon is a good friend of mine. You go to my Texas boxing scene page. You can see I got a ton of interviews with him. Terrell's one of my dudes. He's not like that. He's getting knocked out by. I don't care how shot you think Wilder is. Wilder's knocking him out. Hey, TJ. What's up, TJ? My definition of an athlete has to do with their performance. There's fighters who are freak athletes, but they never. But that's what. There's just a difference of opinion here on what we mean by athlete. Might take under half a knockdown for Schofield Farmer. Under half a knockdown? If you get under 1.5, I would take that. PJ is and Billy going over or under 6.5. We got some good information that it's going to go under 6.5. I'm just taking them by stoppage. I'm just betting in Billy by stoppage, but under 6.5 to me seems like a good bet. Gary been putting in a lot of work this week, a ton of fighting odds. I've been busy. I've been out of the loop this week a little bit. I was at the draft last night watching my Brooklyn Nets screw things up for the next 10 years with that draft. That was horrible. Under 6.5 from Billy. I realize they over are traps for people who normally get the TKO. Yeah. You guys, I got to run. I got to get back to work. We are doing a stream tomorrow. Yes, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll have 2 streams tomorrow. 2 streams tomorrow, but I will definitely be live tomorrow. Bless up for the stream. Let's go. Vegas to fix world hunger. I like fight not to go the distance better on the Wilder fight. That fight's not going the distance. My boy's getting knocked out. All right. I want to let me end this madness here. Oh, this switched. All right, I'm going to leave this open for a little more. We're getting close. I only got 19 votes, and y'all keep voting. Y'all keep voting. It's 47-37. Ray has closed the gap here on pitters. You guys keep voting. I'm going to leave this poll open. Just so you guys know, I'm going to go live tomorrow in the afternoon. I'm going to go live after the Canadian card, and I'm going to bring you guys 2 more fights. I'm going to bring you guys a video today and tomorrow. Guerrero gets the stop. It's the French guy he's fighting is D-class. Yeah, I like Guerrero too. I agree with that. How do I feel about the Avius Griffin fight? I'm edging Avius Griffin just because I don't think very highly of his opponent. I don't think much of Julius Rodriguez. So I'm taking Avius Griffin. All right. Good to have everyone aboard. Lively chat today. I appreciate this. I'm not even going to read this. Do you know, Adam, are you in San Antonio? Do you know my boy? Do you know my boy? All right, I'm going to run through this real quick. I like Dion Nicholson. I think you can lock that up. Over 8.5, I think, is a good bet. Christopher Guerrero. Makhmudov Brown. If I go the distance, no. Butler and Messias, does the fight go the distance? I would take Messias here. Oh, I don't have a prop on this. That sucks. Wilder and Billy. I'm going to take Wilder and Billy by stoppage. Taking both of them by stoppage. I like Pascal here. I like Arate here, but I'm not touching him at minus 8,000. Morales, I'm not touching him at minus 2,500. I like Avius Griffin at minus 900. It's not a ton of value. Edwards, Ramirez, Ray. I'm not touching Brown or Curiel at these crazy odds. I like Tevin Farmer. I like some props here. Why is my internet being gay like this? Hang on. Yes, Curiel changed trainers, no longer with Freddie Roach. I think that's a good thing. There's money to make on Makhmudov not to go. I think that's a good bet. Sandy is a very good fighter. Don't be fooled by her record. We're talking about Sandy Ryan? And Billy is going to be all over. I like him Billy by stoppage. Diego stopped Solinsky to the body with one shot in the 6th round. Gary, the Poland contract is my guy. Johnny messaged me earlier. I gave him the info. There you go. So Solinsky has serious issues taking to the body. Hurt badly by Rowdy in Long Island. Walked away lucky with a win. Appreciate that, TJ. So I'm taking a Billy by stoppage. I'm taking Macias too. Let me see if this is still done being gay. Okay. Not to go the distance. I like that. Not to go the distance. That's really nice at 130. I like that. Ramirez and Dirty goes out to go, and I'm not touching this poll thing. All right, so I got 16 bets I really like. Let me go over this with you guys. Vega, money line. Nicholson, money line. I don't really love that. I'm just capping with that. I do kind of like it. Guerrero, money line. Makmadov and Brown not to go the distance. Macias, money line. If you can get Macias and Butler not to go the distance, I would bet that. Wilder, money line, and Billy, money line, and Billy stoppage, Wilder stoppage, Pascal, money line, Avius Griffin, money line, Ramirez, money line, Bradley Ray, money line, Tevin Farmer, money line, Gilberto Ramirez, and Dorothy Coast not to go the distance. All right? That's everything I like. Let me know if you guys have any last-minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. I'm going to end my poll now. Let me get to my poll. If you guys have any last-minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, let me. Oh, this has gotten real close. Pitters 45%, Ray 41%, 48-39. All right, I'm going to end it now. I'm going to end it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and ending it. Final poll, 45-37, Pitters, 16% draw. All right, I'm going to end this now, guys. If you have any last-minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, please put them in the comment section now. Otherwise, forever hold your peace. I will be back tomorrow in the afternoon. I'll be back tomorrow after the fights. Better bet is a Billy by stoppage. I agree. Solinsky is also not a 168 fighter. His best days are at 160. Absolutely. This has everything going against Solinsky in this fight. But you could throw something on like, just take it by stoppage. I know you guys like the, I'm just taking it by stoppage. And Billy by stoppage. I'm biased because I won on a Billy in won when he fought that dude. Muscles is right. I've won big money on a Billy by stoppage on 3 of his fights. It's a good guy to bet by win by stoppage, especially when he's fighting undersized guys. Muscles Brown, Makhmadov versus Ricardo Brown. Just take the fight not to go the distance. It pays pretty well. One of my biggest bets was in Billy versus Achenko. Good fight. Alstabek should do like he did Akbajori. Mac is in the house. What up, Mac? Hey, Muscles, what do you think of Anslabek? 1-2. Do you think it's going to happen? I love the community that I've built here. Makhmadov versus Brown is going to be a war. I like 1-6 better, Mac. All right, I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Appreciate everyone. It's good to be back. Took yesterday off. Going to go 2 shows again tomorrow. Appreciate everyone. Good showing today. Really lively chat today. Looking forward to tomorrow. 2 shows tomorrow. June 26th, 2025. From Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.